Well, good morning, class, and welcome to our second week of the semester. I hope everybody had a wonderful Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. Yeah, so for the start, first off, great work on week one. I know when you're coming into a new class, there's not a lot. You don't know what to expect. You're not sure. If you're writing the right thing or how you're gonna do in the class. And again, for the first week, I was very impressed with the way everybody answered the questions and the respect that you showed your classmates in your response. Again, I'm recording this early in the morning on Tuesday. January 17th. So you still have till noon today, East Coast time, to be able to respond to your classmate if you haven't already done so. So again, and if you haven't done your initial response, please go ahead and do that before noon today so you can earn as many points as possible. So probably by Thursday or Friday this week, I will have your grades for the first assignment posted, and then I will provide you as much feedback as I can. Again, whenever you ever do an assignment each week, really look at the grading rubric that is attached, because that's how I grade your assignments, is I use the grading rubric to assign points based on how you did in each one of those categories. So make sure that you pay very close attention to those, because again, that's how I get that's how I do my grading. So. And as always, if you have questions about that, don't hesitate to let me know. And again, I try to provide as much feedback as I can. Again, probably by Thursday at the latest Friday of this week, you'll have your grades posted for last week's discussion and the response to your classmates. So a little bit of a different assignment this week. We're doing our first essay, our individual differences essay this week. So there's 4 different assessments you'll be able to take in the instructions this week. And then after you've taken the assessments, you'll write a short reflection essay, kind of discussing what you learned. If you look at the assignment, there's all the questions that I want you to answer. So a couple things when you're doing essays: make sure that you answer all the questions that are asked. Again, I think there's some guiding questions to help you organize your thoughts. I think I listed maybe about 5 different things. Make sure you answer all 5 of those, because again, I really want to see the details. And what I don't want is don't get caught up on the approximate pages, because again, my personal style is I prefer you to write a little bit more than a little bit less. So for example, in this week's essay, you say, what did you confirm that you already knew about yourself? I don't want just 1 or 2 simple sentences. Give me 5 to 7 really positive sentences for each one of those bullet points. And again, if your paper goes to 3 pages or so, that's perfectly fine. I actually encourage that. So. And just a little thing about the way I grade. I am really big on, citing and using references. So every week, whenever you do a discussion, I'm not worried about it so much for week 1, but starting here at week 2 and moving forward, when any assignment that you do, make sure that you're citing references. I prefer at least 2. 1 is the minimum, but I prefer 2. Something that one of the assignments that we read that week, bring in your own outside source. That's perfectly fine as well. But I'm really looking for you to cite course materials, and then if I would prefer at least 1 extra resource. And again, make sure you use full APA format with each one of those. Again, I'm pretty meticulous about that. So please make sure, and you will lose points if you don't cite properly and you don't reference what you're writing, because again, by doing that, you add a much richer experience to your paper, and it makes it even better. And I want, again, as I said at the beginning, I want each of you to do really well, and I want to give as many A's as I possibly can. But again, to be able to earn your A, you need to make sure you're citing as many resources as you can. If you want to cite 3, 4, or 5, I really, really just love that. So as many as you can. Again, at least 2 would be great. But again, if you want to cite more, that's great. So again, I can't wait to read your essays. I know it's going to be a great discussion. This is one of my favorite assignments all week, all semester long, when you learn about your individual differences. And again, I think you'll really not just learn about yourself, but learn how you think and how you approach the work that we will be doing the rest of the semester. So as always, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to let me know. But again, great job for first week. And again, later this week, I will be posting your grades. And if you have questions about your grades, don't hesitate to let me know. Thanks, everyone.